Now, that looks like as far as this shaft goes.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Nothing to see through there. Been going around the map, getting all the graces, killing all bosses, and all the invasions I can get for the save. Nice. There is a lot to do in that game.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone.
She won't stop.
I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Alright, so you have 3 areas left, and then you can do the last bosses. So you got past that boss you're stuck on, I'm assuming. Don't know if you should play Red Dead Redemption 2 or Sekiro. Well, Red Dead Redemption 2 is, like, an amazing game, but it's a bit slow. Like, it's not a fast-paced game. It's, like, very much just, like, chill, relaxing. Sort of with spurts of action, I guess would be the easiest way to describe it. But it's such a detailed game. Crack in the ice or poor map design? What do we think?
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed.
Alright, I'm just gonna test it because I can't
I'm still
remember. Does he
angry
stop talking
at
if
him
I
for
leave?
forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with, given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Elizabeth's room.
Hello.
I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Where to?
Elizabeth. What is this?
Okay. Let's have a quick see around here and see what is what before we touch that. So nothing else here. It's just all for show. Yeah.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
One second, I just gotta send a message. Okay. Before we talk to him, let's have a look. Have a listen.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you
What's
a
up,
eulogy.
Magic?
I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything.
Might not be able to come back home.
They
How come?
have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that
Oh,
was
they're being affected by that Microsoft
dazzling,
/ CrowdStrike problem.
bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg.
Talk to the airport. Yeah, that's a mess. I just got
I'm glad you
asked to
shot
come
down
to
the
work tomorrow.
lightkeeper protocol in the end.
So I gotta go in
I
on
don't think I
Saturday
could've taken seeing
to
another one of you.
help out.
I mean, Elizabeth Sobeck. There's only one. I miss you. Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first.
Oh,
But
it'll be
this
fixed within
monument
2 days for
Ronson's
sure.
made to you? Kinda creepy.
They
if you
already
ask
have a
me.
fix for it. It's just gonna be
Rest in
rolled out.
peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
One second.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Oh, that's it? That was a quick one. Okay. Oops. Always press the wrong button when I'm trying to get out of this.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Search the ruins for Master Override. We came in that way. This was a dead end. I don't think there was any other way over here. Maybe you just have to go that way to So to get that part of the story. This doesn't seem right. I've got to have missed a door. Don't I? Surely. We wanted to see this room again anyway. It's such a beautifully structured room. It definitely needed a second viewing. Okay. Only one tunnel through here. This door was sealed before. Damn it.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Okay. It's not really legible, but you can see it's got like shopping symbols. Which is kind of weird.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Sometimes the jump and catch animation looks so goofy.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Go that way, but I want to check something because I think this is where I was before that I couldn't get to. Actually, it just looks like it's probably the exit. Alright, yep. So that's just how we get out. Come on. I wasn't at the door. I was going to the left.
What?
Happened in here?
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
They off themselves?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
Jesus.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
Master
Master
Override.
Override. That's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Oh, was that all? Excellent.